Welcome back, everybody. We're here with another episode of Reverse 1999. In our last episode, Kakanya and Isol were in the middle of their therapy session, and Isol let go about some kind of disturbing information. She kind of implied that she had a sister. Her sister unfortunately passed away, and then she was kind of forced into taking her sister's spot, basically. At least that's what I understood based on what she gave us. And towards the end, we decided to roll the gacha a little bit to try and see who would get lucky and get a character. Mind you, I only had 3 pulls, but on the very first pull I got the 6-star character. So that was kind of hate. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I still chuckle about it, and I'm glad I got it on record this time instead of like last time where I only took a screenshot because I didn't think I would get anything while I was just pulling randomly. But anyway, on to the next part. Part 11, 1-act play. 2 pairs of eyes locked upon the self-same star.
Feeling better now? Is anything still haunting you? Talking to you? Do you remember who you are, Isolde?
Oh, yes, Doctor. I see it now. That fire. The fire that devoured everything. How could I ever forget? The raging fire consumed everything, including Theophil. He was screaming. His mind was already gone before he ignited it all. How could you ignore everything with such disregard? Who allowed him to forget with such disregard? Well, I remember it all. I am from a noble family. I need to be a qualified Ditterstorf. An outstanding arcanist. A first-rate opera singer, a good sister, and a good daughter. Never forget my manners, never forget the family. But he got away with it. If Theophil was truly a man of courage, he should have joined the army, or fought a duel with someone. That would have made his death more honorable. Yet, he chose to die this way, after a life of debauchery. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you that.
It's okay, Isolde. You're doing it right. That's what therapy is for. These memories are exactly what we need. What's been deliberately repressed and ignored in the depths of your heart will manifest into words and help you reconnect with your emotions. Soon your symptoms of hysteria will diminish. Don't be afraid. You can talk to me about anything. In the name of my family and the Hippocratic Oath, I will keep things between you and me. Everything will be a secret. Our secret.
Our secret. Klingt wunderbar. Ich erinnere mich an dieses Zimmer. Das Zimmer war übermäßig hell. Ich konnte mich nie an Glühbirnen gewöhnen und bevorzugte das sanftere Licht von Kerzen. Meine Mutter hatte immer eine weiße Kerze brennen, wenn sie mich beim Zubettgehen sah.
Was ist mit dieser Kerze passiert?
Jemand hat sie umgeworfen. Das freche Balg. Mein dunkelhaariger Bruder. Er zündete die Kerze an, setzte das Zimmer in Brand und verbrannte all seine Gemälde. Er rannte zu mir. Sein Körper brannte. In seiner Hand war eine Waffe. Ich sagte Theophil einmal, er sei kein Genie wie Weininger. Sich eine Kugel zu geben, werde ihn nicht berühmt machen. Nur ein Debüt hinterlässt Eindruck. Die folgenden Shows sind langweilige Wiederholungen. Er lachte. In der Tat, zu viele haben sich für Ruhm erschossen. Nur durch leidenschaftliches Feuer würde die Welt sich an mich erinnern. Ich verabschiedete mich von ihm und ging nach unten, um mit den Damen zu sprechen. Blut durchtränkte den Holzboden und tropfte in meinen Becher. Tropf, Tropf, Tropf. Ich ging nach oben und fand Theophil in einer Blutlache liegen. Ein Revolver lag in seiner Hand. Wie sein Zylinder wie Musik klickte. Ich hob mein Kleid an, damit das Feuer wie Wasser herabbrüllen konnte. Ich lehnte mich über das Loch an seiner linken Schläfe und sagte: Theophil, wo ist dein Feuer? Theophil setzte sich auf und sagte: Isolde, wo ist deine Waffe?
Ihre Waffe?
Meine Waffe? Meine Waffe! Ich erinnere mich jetzt. Ich hielt die Waffe die ganze Zeit. Theophil stand im Arbeitszimmer. Die Flammen umhüllten den Balken, die Decke, alles.
Was?
Er rannte auf mich zu, schreiend vor Schmerzen. Er brannte. Die Hitze trocknete mir die Augen aus. Er stand in Flammen und rannte auf mich zu. Doktor, er rannte auf mich zu.
Tief einatmen. Ganz langsam ausatmen. Es ist alles in Ordnung, Isolde. Ich bin hier bei Ihnen. Sie sind sicher.
Und dann hörte ich einen Schuss. Ich kann mich nicht erinnern. Der Abzug war schwer zu ziehen. Nach dem Schuss ist es mir aus der Hand gerutscht. Ich habe Theophil getötet. Es war ich. Ich verdiene es nicht, das Recht zu haben, an seiner Beerdigung teilzunehmen oder seine Gedenkausstellungen zu veranstalten. Ich verdiene keine Sympathie und Freundlichkeit. Ich hätte in dem Feuer verbrennen sollen. Ich hätte sterben sollen.
Alles ist gut. Ich bin weder Richter noch Polizist, Isolde.
Ich bin einfach nur Ihr Arzt. Ich werde Ihnen treu bleiben, egal was Sie denken, wer Sie sind. Ihr Leben war in Gefahr. Jeder hätte dasselbe getan. Es war nicht Ihre Schuld, Isolde. Sie waren einfach verängstigt. Schämen Sie sich nicht für Ihr instinktives Verhalten. Seien Sie versichert, Ihr Geheimnis ist bei mir sicher. Nach Dr. Freud ist das Akzeptieren Ihrer Dunkelheit der erste Schritt zur Befreiung. Es erfordert Mut und ist nicht einfach zu tun. Die meisten Menschen schaffen es nicht. Aber Sie haben das sehr gut gemacht.
Habe ich eine gute Arbeit geleistet?
Ja, eine ausgezeichnete Arbeit.
Doktor!
All right, this is as far as I can walk you. You have to host a ceremony tomorrow, and Tosca's next week. Vienna won't forgive me if I take up too much of your time.
Don't worry about it. Like you said, the night breeze will do me some good.
I heard from Heinrich that you're trying new things. I read his stage design. The style of Berlin expressionism he adopted is quite refreshing. I have to admit, he became a little strange after his trip to Berlin. But his passion for art didn't change, nor did his love for his fellow Viennese.
I appreciate his hard work as well. But sadly, the Vienna Court Opera didn't approve our performance application. So we turned to the Wiener Volksoper.
Well, I'm not surprised. Understand that Mr. Mahler is the artistic director of the Vienna Court Opera, and even he could not bring Salome to the stage. Those boring, stale old-timers will never approve of new forms of art. They always expect something predictable and unvarying. The same old pieces and settings.
I'm the reason Tosca can't get the permission. Because I, the star, am a medium. A maniacal arcanist.
Oh no, that's not it. In Vienna, the great composers, conductors, and performers, almost all of them have been arcanists. Wiping out the unique talents of arcanists and their artistic contributions would be like setting fire to the cultural tapestry of Viennese society.
Oh, sorry, a flood. A flood is better. They consider it a desecration of the stage. When a singer is channeling, she's essentially asking a spirit to possess her and speak directly through her. Thus, she becomes the character in the opera. People will question the authenticity of the voice. Is it still the singer's own voice? Or is it a fraud?
No, Isolde. They think that because they know nothing about performance. Not even the slightest thing. The nature of the stage is to be someone else. If they're so intent on the presentation of the true self, the mayors in my clinic would like a word with them. It is an actor's job to become another person. On stage, in a fictional world, they briefly trick our eyes into thinking it's real. And to achieve that, we rehearse rigorously through sweat and pain. We take care of the music, the costumes, the settings, the lights. Your gift helps you do this better than others. That's all.
But I use the arcane skills of the Dittersdorf family. I couldn't have done these things without them. What if an arcanist's talent for art is also a curse? Maybe I'm just a fraud, Doctor. I'm propped up by my illness, and once it's cured, my talent will be gone with it.
It's not like that, Isolde. Using your talents is not cheating. We're arcanists, but before we allow ourselves to be defined by that word, who are we, really? If an arcanist grew up on a lonely island, she wouldn't see herself as an arcanist, but as a person like you, like me, like everyone.
Doctor.
But you know, the truth is, when I look at a crowd, I don't see any arcanists. All I see is our people, with different talents, trapped in life, their selfhoods ground smooth until they're indistinguishable from the crowd. Humans celebrate their flaws, yet they persecute our gifts. They control the narrative. They define our gifts as diseases, our talents as weaknesses, and our bloodlines as curses. If we're cured, they're just another face in the crowd. But if we live on with our diseases, we're forever ill, forever afflicted. We arcanists have to live in such a world, where we survive through suffering. Look at this city. This most enlightened, tolerant city. Under the sweet surface of the Sachertorte lies powder and poisonous vine. Arcanists are recognized for their artistic abilities, nothing more. We hold no parliamentary seats, no professional titles, and no professional credentials. We are exiled and marginalized. Our only voice in the culture is to be decoration, because decoration impacts nothing. The restrictions and discrimination against arcanists are worsening by day. First, we had to register with the government. Then we needed residence permits. And now, permission to cast arcane skills. And we can do nothing but tolerate, stay polite and dignified. Be a good arcanist, show no signs of instability, because we're supposed to stay rational. Otherwise, we're animals. But people are complicated. They can't stay rational forever. As Dr. Freud said, we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg. You might be sick. I might be too. But the truth is, this whole society is sick. You can't just treat the individual and ignore the bigger picture. It was the repression of irrational desires that allowed the diseases to spread in our time. In this case, the people on that island are much freer than we are.
You mean that mysterious island? I hear gold is in the ground there.
Remember the lady from the Foundation?
Yes. Why?
She said the arcanists on that island are not lunatics, and they're living a life free of restrictions. Doesn't that sound great? If we could form our own society, like those artistic associations, and have control over our own production and labor. This must have been some kind of enlightenment. I can almost see it. They'll show us another way of life, a kingdom free of oppression. To help them is to help ourselves. And that's also what your exhibit is about.
Me? No, I'm not as great a person as you.
But you are working for a great cause. Isolde, my friend, I've shared my dream with you, and I hope one day it'll become your own, until the day when everyone shares the same dream. Our society needs a revolution, a radical surgery. We urgently need a new vision to reunite us at the dawn of the new century. Like the secession in art history, we need a secession of arcanum to distinguish us from hysterical lunatics, street peddlers, and con artists. We need a new dream, a new saga. We need to reinvent ourselves and become a new people. No more repression, only the full embrace of our primal desires. That's why your work has not been in vain. From Teofil's art exhibition to the promotion of new art. Do not doubt yourself. You're helping a great cause.
Thank you, Doctor. This is the first time anyone said that to me. I will bear that in mind. Your words in the breeze of night have been stirring. Can you walk with me a little longer? I'd like to hear more things about the cessation you mentioned, so that I can prepare my speech for tomorrow's ceremony.
Yes, it is my pleasure. Would you like a walk to the Wiener Volksoper? I think they put up new posters.
Okay, so this clarified a little bit of information and actually corrected something I was wrong about. So Isolde ended up killing her brother when I guess when he was having a breakdown and on fire. She panicked, she ended up shooting him, and she was blocking that memory out for the longest time. So I understand how that would lead to trauma of all things. But looks like Kafka's starting to get her to open up and work through those issues. Mind you, she's far from cured, but she's hoping that in this way she can address Isolde, and in turn, Isolde can help address the bigger issues of Vienna and I guess society in this world as a whole, which is all really interesting, honestly, because it does bring up a lot of things we've been seeing, where arcanists to be like shoved to the background or shoved to the side if they can't conform. Or in times where they do get shown up because they are like the center point of the society. If you remember that event, the Among Stars event, the one that took place in India, it showed a lot of information about how like arcanists like build society themselves because the humans and arcanists don't always get together and don't always see eye to eye. Mind you, it also shows that arcanists themselves aren't much better than humans in their regards. The one human character we saw in setting tended to get looked down upon and was tended to be cast out a lot of the time, simply because she was human. But anyway, moving on to the next one because I don't want this speculation to go too long. Art exhibit. Salvation shall be proclaimed. That doesn't sound ominous.
Reporter of New Free Press, editor-in-chief of The Pan, the founder of Die Fackel. Oh, that's Aegon Erwin Kish, the reporter who uncovered the scandal surrounding Colonel Alfred Riedel. I had investigated this before. Adolf Loos, the architect. He designed the Steiner house, as I recall. That's Major Maximilian Honge and his wife. Who knew that celebrities like them would visit this exhibition? But they look different from the pictures in the papers. They were younger and less chubby. Has my memory failed me? Or Is it because photography is also an art of beautification? Mr. Cull was right. People are flocking to the Secession building to get a glimpse of the new art.
I can't appreciate these things at all. I've informed the field agent squad. As soon as Heinrich shows up, we'll get him under control. Ideally, we will take him away for illegal use of arcane skills. It is the best reason and the least risk. It also complies with the laws of this time. If Manus Vindictae is behind all this, they will show themselves for sure. The squad will assist us with the perimeter by then. Marcus, your mission is to watch everything closely. Heinrich could be disguised and hiding in the crowd. Also keep an eye on the Manus and the rituals. That's what we were originally here for.
Leave it to me. I won't miss a thing. Mr. Thomas, the representative, is talking to the ladies about Expressionism. His parents did not foresee the success of Impressionism, the works that made no sense but became priceless on the market. That's why his generation overcorrects their aesthetic standard and pays compliments to any art they don't understand. The reporter for the new Free Press and that major are discussing the frequent suicides in Vienna. They've written articles about it, and many of them attribute it to the publication of The Sorrows of Young Weather. Kakanya is describing the founding idea of this circle. This is the first magic circle drawn by the primitive man. Quite a strong woman. The military exercise in Bosnia and Herzegovina this spring, General Conrad to lose power, a low-pressure trough on the Atlantic Ocean, ivory-colored paper for official use only, the general, wife of a cabinet member, court sand, is Arcanum a bacterial infection? Is psychoanalysis a new type of mental illness? Mr. Heinrich is not here. Nothing useful on this page. Ah, Miss Isolde again. She's the host of the exhibition. She seems healthier than the last time we met. I don't know why, but I'm happy for her. She's about to make a speech.
It is my honor to host this exhibition. Before we begin, I'd like to express my gratitude for Mr. Heinrich, who is Theophil's friend and the curator of this exhibition.
Heinrich still hasn't shown up. Did he notice something?
And also, a friend of mine, the founder of the circle, Miss Clara. Without her tireless work behind the scenes, we wouldn't be here today. Born into a rising arcane family of the middle class, Miss Clara is a devoted doctor and an art connoisseur with impeccable taste.
Dr. Kakanya is standing up, greeting the guests. That's an awkward smile. Looks like she didn't see this coming. Miss Isolde is giving her an encouraging look. She wants to introduce her friend to the celebrities? So they're actually very close.
I told her not to mention my name.
Miss Kakanya is lowering her hat. Does she not like the spotlight? No, that's not it. Is it because of Miss Didastov's gaze?
This is the debut of the Salvation, the only painting Theophil left behind.
This is it. In his last moments, Teofil became obsessed with the Golden Isle. He envisioned it as a realm of art and culture, a utopia for arcanists. There, the primal vitality and passion of arcanists would be preserved and never tainted by the outside world. He wrote, "That island holds the hope of salvation."
Is this so? This is above my clearance. Sounds like everyone in Vienna has their own interpretation of the island.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We are forming a committee to petition the Empire to cease its attacks on the island. The arcanists there are not lunatics. They are simply living free.
Huh?
Their existence is a revelation to us. To help them is to help ourselves. Our society is sick. Treating the individual is only treating a symptom. It needs a radical surgery. A revolution that will let us rediscover our repressed nature and reinvent ourselves in this world.
Something's wrong. Her speech is...
I wish for the Arcanists to unite and establish an independent kingdom of freedom, free from repression and oppression.
It's an emergency. Seal the exits. Add Isolde to our targets. Marcus, now.
What? Am I hearing things, or did Miss Dittledoff really say that? Oh, forgive her. Perhaps Miss Dittledoff hasn't fully recovered from her illness. I think so too.
What? How? I did not tell her to...
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, calm down! Do not panic, for I have found salvation for you!
Henry? What is that behind you?
Osman's target showed up, but golems are attacking us.
I see it too. The arcane skill of object enchantment. Marcus, give it a read.
Please do not ignore what Miss Dattersdorf is saying. This is a proving ground for a world-ending experiment. A catastrophe is coming. The clouds of war are filling up the sky. Open your eyes and look at all we have now! The music, the art, the ambitions of progress! Man's gunfire will destroy them all!
What? What are you all talking about?
Not to worry, Doctor. You simply don't know yet. Follow me and I'll show you everything. Where your dream has taken a root.
This is ridiculous. An independent kingdom? It is treason. We are Viennese. Why would we want to leave our own country?
Are these golems works of art too? They look expensive. I'd like one in my collection.
Open the door and let us go. This travesty is a disgrace. Are these golems immune to Arcanum? We can't get to Heinrich.
Madam Hoffman, I read them. Object enchantment strokes. The same ones we found at the Foundation branch.
Any signs of the Manus rituals?
No, nothing yet.
Golems can only be broken from within. Marcus, tell everyone the method. Ola, evacuate everyone and use the mute spell. Don't let more people hear about the error. Heinrich escaped with his ode. There's an opening behind the painting. After them.
Okay, so an unexpected twist has happened. Let's see here.
Duty lies with you.
Oh, I remember this fight. Oh, it's so fun. Yep. Oh, annoying. Anyway, let's
It is here. I can hear it.
The moment is now.
just start dropping debuffs on everybody. These guys are sneaky and tough. And they hit like a trumpet. Set up real quick.
It is here.
Heal.
Relax.
You know if you go one, they will knock someone out. So be quick, try to be efficient as possible.
No.
One.
The moment of utterance.
Relax. I can hear
Go.
it.
We walk in long nights.
Please, don't resist.
God. Just keep going.
What a tragedy. And it's a peaceful moment. It is here.
Okay, let's see here. Not gonna knock someone out, but it's gonna get them low health. This final attack, which might pop to knock out the wand. Perfect. One attack instead of you. Okay, you can come out. Yeah, let me. Oh, there you go.
Madam Hoffman, are you all right?
I'm fine. They have escaped the tunnel. Stop the chase. Let's not cause any more disturbances.
This is strange.
What is it, Marcus?
This tunnel leads to the Vienna branch of the Foundation?
Okay, so with those words,
I should
Marcus, that is
excuse
a
myself.
bad sign. Fabulous. Okay, so we're gonna call it here for now. So things have taken a strange turn. It seems it's old. Took what Kafka said a little bit too literally, and she basically has declared war on Vienna. that or Marcus took the ideas that Kafka put in his old head and kind of twisted them around for the sake of the Manus thing. Because at this point, everything she said kind of aligns with the Manus vision. So that's something to keep in mind. But anyway, let's call it here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see where this leads next time. It seems we're heading back to the branch soon. So for now, I'm gonna put a pin in this, and we'll get to the next episode. I don't know why I'm stalling for time. Anyway, comment down below. I don't know. I want to say favorite plot twist, but I don't really have a favorite plot twist myself. I guess keeping in the theme of theater movies, or well, you know, theater and plays, kind of. Just put down what your favorite Ghibli movie down below is. I am a sucker for Spirited Away. Basic pick, I know, but if I just go with another movie, I think it would probably have to be Cast Return. I don't know. I just found it as a fun little movie to enjoy on the side. But yeah, those are my two big picks. Anyway. Besides that, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff down below so the video can be picked up more and people can enjoy this. Like I said, more than anything, I want this video to be shared by people who can find this game and enjoy it. It's a cool game. It does a lot of stuff different. Well, I won't say it does a lot of stuff different, but it's a beautiful game. I think it should be shared more for the design and visuals and the characters and gameplay, if that alone. But don't get me wrong, the story itself is really good. The characters are all fun. And I am still working on leveling up my new 6-star characters because, oh boy, I have a lot of work on them. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next video. Until then, remember, be kind. Let's create something new tomorrow. And I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, this is StarBornFeline saying goodbye.